Reality. It's that thing we all agree on, right? The sky is blue, gravity keeps us grounded, and if you drop your phone, it will land screen side down. But what if I told you that, at the tiniest level, reality doesn't play by those rules? Welcome to the weird, mind-bending world of quantum mechanics, where particles teleport, cats are alive and dead at the same time, and the universe might be messing with us just for fun. Buckle up, because this one's going to get weird. What is quantum mechanics? Alright, let's start simple. Quantum mechanics is the branch of physics that deals with the smallest building blocks of reality, things like atoms, electrons, and photons. The problem? These tiny particles refuse to behave like normal objects. Imagine trying to play chess, but every time you touch a piece, it turns into a pancake. That's quantum mechanics for you. Unlike the predictable world of classical physics, where apples fall from trees and cars obey stop signs, quantum mechanics is full of surprises. Let's start with one of the biggest head-scratchers, the double-slit experiment. The double-slit experiment. Reality is watching you. Imagine you have a wall with two tiny slits, and you start shooting marbles at it. You'd expect them to go through one slit or the other, right? Well, when scientists did this with tiny particles like electrons, they got something very different. Instead of forming two neat piles, the electrons created an interference pattern, as if they were behaving like waves and going through both slits at the same time. But here's where it gets freaky. The moment we tried to observe which slit they went through, the pattern disappeared. It's as if reality doesn't like being watched and instantly changes its behavior when we look at it. Kinda like how your dog acts innocent the second you walk into the room. Schrödinger's cat, a feline nightmare. Alright, let's talk about the most famous cat in science, Schrödinger's cat. Don't worry, no actual cats were harmed in this experiment. Unless they exist in multiple realities, Schrödinger, a physicist with a dark sense of humor, came up with a thought experiment. He imagined putting a cat inside a box with a radioactive atom and a vial of poison. If the atom decayed, the vial would break, and the cat would, well, go to kitty heaven. But if it didn't decay, the cat would be fine. Here's the twist. Until we open the box and look inside, the cat is both alive and dead at the same time. This is called superposition, and it means that tiny particles, and theoretically, cats, can exist in multiple states at once, until we observe them. Reality doesn't decide what's real until we check. Imagine getting your exam results, but until you open the envelope, you're both a genius and a failure at the same time. Quantum entanglement. Spooky action at a distance. Now, let's talk about something Einstein called spooky action at a distance. Sounds like a horror movie, right? It's actually quantum entanglement, and it's just as creepy. Imagine you have two magic dice that are entangled. No matter how far apart they are, if you roll one and get a 6, the other will instantly show a 6 too, even if it's on the other side of the universe. This happens because entangled particles are mysteriously linked, as if they're communicating faster than the speed of light. This is not just theory. Scientists have actually tested this and found that quantum particles can influence each other instantly across vast distances. If we could ever harness this, we might create super-fast quantum computers or even teleportation. But for now, we just have Wi-Fi that still randomly stops working. Does quantum mechanics mean we live in a simulation? So, quantum mechanics is weird, but does it mean our reality is just a big simulation? Some scientists think so. They argue that the way particles behave, only deciding their state when observed, suggests that reality is being rendered in real time, just like a video game. If this is true, then who, or what, is running the simulation? Are we just characters in some cosmic computer program? Maybe aliens? Maybe future humans? Or maybe, some really advanced cat species? Final thoughts. What does this all mean? Quantum mechanics is stranger than science fiction, but it's real, and it's the foundation of how everything in the universe works. We still don't fully understand why reality acts this way, but one thing is clear. The deeper we dive into quantum physics, the more reality starts to look like an unfinished glitchy video game. So what do you think? Are we living in a simulation? Should we all start asking the universe for cheat codes? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed having your brain twisted into a pretzel today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more mind-blowing science. Until next time, this is Astrophysician, signing off, hopefully still existing in this timeline.